people who I look up to would be people who I feel have made a difference to the world in what they're able to give others who are less fortunate than them. Top of my head would be someone like Oprah, who has been through struggles herself and risen through those struggles and is now giving back to people both in an emotional sense but also providing them with things that they would never be able to have themselves or gain themselves. So,
like my big idol, I tell everybody is Jesus Christ. I do believe in Jesus and he's my big idol, because if you stop and think about everything that we do and everything that we want to do, and sometimes we stop and say something's really hard, I can't do that, and if you stop with Jesus, it was 10 times harder. So Jesus is my big idol ever. But I do love one person that I watch her TV show every day, and I do everything that she say, that Ellen DeGeneres TV show, and I love Ellen, and that's it.
My role model, if I have one, would be my mom, because she was like a single mom, raised 2 kids in a country that she didn't speak the language, and yeah, she made it. We had always an apartment, we always had food, and that's pretty much it, like basics. She managed life on her own without anybody's help, and if somebody, then I would look up to my mom.
I guess there's a lot of people I look up to. Like if you look back, like Nelson Mandela and all that, and I look at what people do and how they've done it, but really I don't necessarily want to be them because they've already done it. I guess I just want to be, it's going to sound really cheesy, but be the best person that I can be and do things for myself and for others without actually, I don't know, giving other people credit because I got the idea from somebody else. So, I mean, I do look up to people for what they do, but, I'd rather just do things myself, for myself and for others, best I can.
In terms of people in the spotlight, I have respect for people that use their status in a good way. I don't really care much for shallow celebrities, even though we are here in Hollywood, but that's irrelevant. People that I looked up to, probably my parents, to be honest. I know that sounds cheesy, but they came together and didn't really have much between them, and they built a life, and they have a great marriage, and they're good people, and they raised me quite well, so I really enjoy that. Yeah.
And I think my mother is just my big brother because he's just the nicest guy I've ever met, and yeah, just my big brother, so he's my mother.
Personally, I don't believe in following people. Like, I don't really have many idols because everyone has faults. Even though I would say that Jesus would have one of the better reputations among humans or godlike creatures.
Who do I look up to, huh? Well, shoot, I basically shoot God. Jesus is the main one, because just the other night I saw Passion of the Christ, and that gave me a whole nother perspective on it again, and it reminded me of the things He done for us and what He went through, so we could have peace and have our freedom and just to keep us alive and keep us from going to hell. Like if it was a such thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically what that is right there. That's why I follow Jesus. He's the perfect example.
Christ was someone who showed us where we're going, that there's still hope.